Hey, what's up guys? This is Chatura from AntiVFX and this is our brand new tutorial series on Adobe Audition CC 2019. So throughout this tutorial series, we are going to make you a professional audio engineer and how to handle the Adobe Audition to do the mixing for your cinematic videos, songs, create radio productions like voiceovers, radio jingles, and you can do a lot of things with Adobe Audition. And throughout this tutorial series, we are going to guide you to how to do each step and give you practical advice and in-depth technical knowledge about audio engineering. If you are a video editor, or if you are into radio production, or if you are a podcaster, having a very good knowledge about Adobe Audition is essential, because if you are a video editor, you are in the editing field, we call that audio is more important than video. That means it doesn't matter if you are a very good, talented and creative video editor, but if your sounds quality is bad, your videos are not gonna stand out. So that's why having a very good audio knowledge is very important for video editors. So let's take a look at the Audition and how we can master the Adobe Audition to create great sound mixes inside Adobe Audition. So why Adobe Audition? Because a lot of people use Adobe Premiere because that's the industry leading editing software. Some people may argue that what about the Final Cut? That's okay, I'm fine with that, guys, but the Premiere is very popular. So using this dynamic linking technology, you can easily bring your Premiere edited sequence into Adobe Audition and do all the mixing inside Adobe Audition, which provides much more capabilities for audio mixing. And even you can bring your effects, audio effects that is added inside Premiere into Adobe Audition and do modifications to those things, including keyframes and compression effects, equalization effects, etc. So that's why Adobe Audition is important. If you are into mixing songs, and if you're working on a band and if you want to mix a full band song, I don't recommend that using Audition for those kind of works, because there is industry leading softwares like Logic, Pro Tools and Cubase. Those are the popular softwares that used by the music producers, which provides much more capabilities for mixing full band songs. Those are the tools that is being used by big studios to produce the songs that is played on Billboard. So our goal is giving you a very good understanding about our Audition. So let's get into the tool. So this is the Audition basic interface. You can check the version by go to help, and when you go to the about section, you can see the current version. It's 12.01. You may have the latest update, that's depending on this decimal number. So latest version is 12. So this is the version that we are going to study, and let's take a look at the interface. So you can see here the basic menu bar. It's a normal standard menu bar. We are going to give you in-depth knowledge about each section, but in this video we just want to give you a basic idea about the interface to get familiar with the workspaces. So you can see here, this is the level meter. By that way you can understand the audio meters and what is the recording audio level. And this is the media browser panel. And by the way, you might be thinking this is not a good idea to exceed the 0 and audio is distorting, but I'm not directly recording to Adobe Audition, so that's not a problem. But you may not record, your audio should not be exceed 0 decibel when you record. I'll explain that in the later tutorial. So here's the basic panels overview. So first thing you need to understand is the workspaces. Based on your job type, we can change the workspace into different arrangement. That means Audition has a lot of panels. You can turn on the visibility of the panel by using the window menu, and here you can see all the panels inside Adobe Audition. You can see there are plenty of panels, amplitude, statics, batch process, diagnostics, editor. Don't worry, we are going to explain each of these panels and give you in-depth knowledge about what is the usage of these panels and buttons in those panels. So stay with this, stay with our channel. It's Anti-VFX. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, you can subscribe and press the bell icon. That way you won't miss any new videos. So stay in touch with us. So if you want to turn on the new panel, you can click on effect track and the panel will be available to you. If you want to hide that effect, we go to the window and effect track. You know that the panel is not visible now. That way we can turn on and turn off the panels using this window menu. You can see all the panels here. The next thing is workspaces. When you go to workspaces, you can see there are several workspaces. These are the pre-built workspaces that comes with the default installation, but you can create custom workspaces based on your requirements. That's a very good thing. So you can see default, classic. When you change the workspace, it will change the panel arrangement. As you can see, by that way we can easily work on based on our task. If you are creating mixing a video, you can go for edit to video. When you go to that panel, you can see the panel arrangement changed, and if you mess this arrangement and if you want to go back to its original state, you can go to window and workspaces, and here you have option reset to saved layout. Using this reset method, we can go back to default original state if you messed up the default arrangement. When you reset that, you can reset the arrangement. And if you want to move these panels around based on your preferences, you can click and drag the panels, and you can see this purple bar that's indicate the where this panel is going to put. When you click on that, it will put like this. If you want to put here, you can see it now on the same window. If you want to move it to a different location, you can just move like this, right? So if you want to close it, you can close the panel, and if you want to get that panel, you can go to window and turn on the panel, right? So this is the method to do that. So get familiar with these panels and arrangement. I'm not going to give you more details about this. This is the standard panel arrangement method. If you have used Adobe Premiere, After Effects, the same concept is applies to here, because you can easily move panels based on your requirements, and you can save new workspaces as necessary. So once you finish the arrangement, and then you can go to window, workspace, and you can see save as a new workspace, right? So when you go to that, it will ask the name for the workspace. You can put a custom name and you can click OK. That way you can save your custom panel arrangement, and you can go back to that arrangement very easily using window, workspace. And here you can see two arrangements I have custom made. So because I use 3 monitors, I want my some panels in my other monitors. That way I can easily move these panels to other monitors and get this workspace. So do experiment with these panels and get familiar with the interface, and we will be back with the next tutorial, and we will expand your knowledge about workspaces in the next tutorial.